Hey, this is Elizabeth Potts Weinstein, and you're watching a video called How to Seduce Me. So here's the thing. I'm constantly getting pitched by DM, by email, by people posting stuff on my blog, asking me to do something for them. It may be a JV, it may be to promote something for them, it may be someone actually wants me to buy something from them. And that's the first contact I've ever had with that person. If you want to have a relationship with me, if you want to pitch me on something, if you want to have a relationship with anybody else, whether it's on Twitter, Facebook, people you subscribe to, people who are prominent in your industry, you need to seduce them. And this is step number one is you got to have the fundamentals. If you're going to approach me, I'm going to go check out your website. Is your website like not even up? Do you have good information on there? Do you have great content? Are you obviously getting how to do marketing? Do you have valuable information to share, especially stuff that's free that I can get off your blog or your website or articles or something? You have to have the fundamentals before you start pitching anybody. Number two is you have to make it easy when you're pitching someone. When someone sends me an email saying, I would love to do a JV with you, what do you think? Do you have any ideas of what we could do together? Dude, I don't know how to deal with that. Okay, I don't have time to come up with an idea for you. But if someone comes and pitches something to me saying, hey, this is what I would like you to do. I would like you to speak at this thing on this topic, or I'm doing this thing. Would you like to be a part of it in this way? Number three, what's in it for me? So I'll tell you, if we're going to be doing something together and you're the only one who's going to be having any fun, I am totally not interested. Okay, I need to at least think that I'm going to be getting some too. So when you send a proposal to me, let me know why I should do it. Now, it may not be that it's going to make me money. It doesn't have to necessarily make me money. It may also be you're going to be giving some amazing, valuable information or content or help that will be wonderful for my community, for my tribe to partake of. And I'm not going to be compensated in any way. That's totally fine, but I need to understand why I should be taking action and what I am going to be getting out of it. It all comes down to the relationship. If you want anyone to ever take action, whether you want them to do a JV with you, want them to promote something for you, you want them to buy something from you, it is about the relationship. If you want to have a relationship with me or anybody else, for example, on Twitter, you don't first start out by pitching them on a DM. You start out by retweeting some amazing things that they say. And then you start sending out an @reply every few days. And then you get to a point where they actually reply back to you. And then you can send them a DM with something interesting that you think would apply to them or replying to something that they just posted. It's a dance. It's about romancing someone. I've been able to get some really cool people to acknowledge my existence on Twitter. People with tens of thousands, almost 100,000 followers or more. By doing that romance, but you first just start out acknowledging what they do that's wonderful. And this is going to take days, weeks, even months, but it is totally worth it. Such that when you get to that point where you actually will like something from them, you're not asking a stranger to go out of their way. You're just asking a friend for help. So if you have any comments, questions, feedback, anything you want to pitch me on, go ahead and leave a comment below. Send me a @reply on Twitter. Send me an email. I look forward to hearing from you. Bye-bye. Think of it this way. If a guy asks me out on a first date and comes up the steps and, rings the doorbell and I let him in and immediately tries to close the sale, do you think that he's actually going to get any action? Well, I'm telling you, he's not, okay? It takes a lot more to seduce me. And that applies to both dating and applies to marketing too. The same thing with people who ask me to speak on a TEDx summit who are making me sign this gigantic speakers agreement where I have to promise to send out like 3 solo email blasts. Well, I'm telling you, I'm not sending out 3 solo email blasts. Besides the fact that those speakers agreements are probably not binding at all. I mean, what are you going to do? Sue me for not sending out the email blast? Are you freaking kidding me? Because you're not. And I'm a lawyer, so I would probably find that incredibly entertaining and love to defend that in court. So, go ahead.